Hey everyone, this is Angela Carter Tyson, and I'm excited to bring to you another part of our Leaders on the Rise Spotlight series. So, if this is, if you're brand new to this series, this is a series where I'm featuring a lot of the up and coming leaders in the home based business industry. These are people that I see that are consistent, that are going out and getting results, and that are passionate about their companies. And so, I'm excited to feature them because they're out there making it happen, especially using the internet to get results. And so I'm really excited to bring to you Katherine Gage, the Mary Kay Beauty Consultant. And from the moment that Mary Kay joined the 21 Day Challenge group, what impressed me the most about her, she's one of my favorite success stories because not only is she passionate about her company, that's what I love about her, is that she lives and loves Mary Kay. And it's very rare to find people like, I love my company, but it's good to see other people who are passionate and solid and rooted in their company. And that's what I can say about Katherine. But the other thing that I was impressed by is the minute that she joined the 21 Day Challenge, she was consistent, she was persistent, had some health challenges, but still kept going through and didn't quit. And so I'm excited to bring to you our rising leader, Katherine Gage. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, everyone.
So I kind of give a little bit of your background, but if you can, share with those who are watching, how did you get started in the home-based business industry, and why did you get started, and why did you join Mary Kay?
I graduated in 2014 from I got my master's, a master's business administration at Kaplan University, and I wanted to really do something with my master's, and Mary Kay was the farthest thing from my mind. I actually got moved to another job assignment from one of my jobs, and I actually met this lady that told me about the Mary Kay business. She had her like start success pamphlet. Let's see if I can find it. If I keep them on hand, she had one of these pamphlets, and I was like looking at it. I'm like, so you do Mary Kay? And she happened to, share the business with me, and she gave me our pamphlet, and I kind of read it over, and I told her, I said, well, I'll think about it, because I was really trying to do a business. Well, it was 2 months before I got married. I got married August 30th, 2014, so I actually joined 2 months before I got married. So the initial reason that I wanted to join it was just to get a little extra money for the wedding. But what I've gotten out of Mary Kay is so much more than just the wedding. What really drove me to the company was the principles of the company: the God first, family second, and career third. And be honest, I was very intimidated when I first started. I know a lot of people don't believe that because I'm very outspoken, but I was the type of person that I wouldn't even probably open my mouth. I wouldn't use I kind of let people know about Mary Kay, but I didn't really get into it until I kind of was actually I was looking for how to build my team, and I came across one of your videos, and I started following you probably, I want to say last year. I actually started some of the first videos that you actually did, like the three simple tips to business, building your business. And I was like, who is this? Because first she was Angela Carter. I'm like, who is this Angela Carter? And I noticed that one of the ladies I went to church with, Janet Green, she was commenting on you. So that was really kind of like, I said, well, if Janet thinks she's okay, then she got to be okay. So that's one reason why I kind of started following you. And it's like, and then one day I just text you or something. It's like, hey, give me some tips on how to grow my business. I tell you, one thing about Angela that I really do love about Angela is Angela pours her heart and soul into each and every person that she comes in contact with. I think when we first got on the call, we was probably up to about midnight talking, and I just could not believe that someone would actually spend that much time of actually marketing my brand. Because before I met Angela, I was just Katherine Gage, Mary Kay independent beauty consultant. That was it. But then she was telling me about, we started talking about the 21 Day Challenge, and she was like, you need to brand yourself. So we came up with some different things about Mary Kay, about loving your skin. That's how I came up with my Love Your Skin page. And then I started praying and asking God to give me a name for myself. And the name that he gave me is KG Beauty Within, teaching women how to have a beauty from the inside out. And I've had a lot of health problems, and also a lot of people don't know my story, but 2 months after I got married, my daughter actually she went through a mental illness. And this was a very hard time for me. I mean, the first part was, trying to, commit suicide and getting that call, and I tell you, Mary Kay really played a very important role in my life during then, because it was like, they teach you God first, family second, career third. And a lot of times when my faith, because I've always been in church, but my faith would kind of waver. I would be like, some days I believed and some days I didn't. But even though I was a missionary, I didn't want to admit it, but I had very weak faith. And this right here, when you're dealing with something like this, is something you got to really trust God for. And we went through 8 times in the hospital. And what I loved about Mary Kay was that I was able to put my business on hold for a little bit. I still was on videos doing my little thing, but I was taking care of my daughter. But it gave me a lot of perspective, about, family and what really matters. So that's the reason why I'm so passionate about this business, is because it enriches women's lives, and not just women, men, boys, and girls. It just enriches lives. So, and everybody knows I love this business. I love my Mary Kay. A lot of people now starting to call me Miss Mary Kay. And one thing I got from Angela that I really liked on the 21-day challenge was I was already doing videos, but I wasn't doing the extensive videos. I was kind of just like not focusing. I was like all over the place. And sometimes I still a little bit, because I have an adult ADD. I'm not taking any medication for it. That's a long story. I tried. But so sometimes I wasn't able to focus. But when she gave us the 10-step marketing plan of how that we're supposed to use the Hootsuite, was it Hootsuite that we used? Yeah, when we posted a lot of the things, and it kept you consistent. And that's one thing I liked about it. And then we also had an accountable partner that, I mean, this is something that Angela drafted up herself. This is the things that she is trying to teach young entrepreneurs, and she had to sweat and cry over herself. And that's what I like about it, because some people don't want to share their story. And she's very passionate. And, I still follow her, even though the 21-day challenge is over, but I'm always on there trying to see what's going on and trying to encourage people, because it's something that, you may run into a bump in the road, but if you stay consistent with it, you will start seeing results. And one thing that I am seeing is that the result of the 21-day challenge is that everybody know KG Beauty Within now. They don't know just Katherine Gage. A lot of times, like the other day, I had put my initials on KG, and they was like, and my friend was like, why come I just want to put KG Beauty Within? So they know that now. And I probably would never have even sought God to get a name or anything if it wasn't from meeting, Angela. So I just want to say thank you for that. I have gotten customers. I'm global now. I think my customer base has grown from maybe 30 customers to, the last time I checked, I got about 60 customers, and I got people that's asking about the business and asking. So pretty soon my team members will start coming as well. And that's one thing I think is as a result of just being consistent with the Mary Kay business, but also with the things I've learned from the 21-day challenge.
So you were mentioning that, you've been you were saying kind of all over the place, right, before doing the 21-day challenge. And I remember, what I'll never forget is I remember the first strategy call that we did, and you were like, I've been doing Facebook marketing. I got a fan page. You were saying that you spent like $50 or $100 or something, and you hadn't even getting any results. And so I remember telling you then, because I said, well, let me see your fan page. And so you had a fan page and had, Katherine Gage, independent beauty consultant. And I was telling you, like on day 6 of the challenge, that we're going to get into the Facebook marketing, and I was telling you, just for future purposes, you might want to change your name or create a new fan page to Love Your Skin, right? So I wasn't expecting you to do it right then on the spot. I was like, okay, sure.
I did it like the very next second. As a matter of fact, as you was telling me, I was already writing down what I was going to do, because, I mean, when you see someone that knows what they're talking about and you see them with results, I'm the type of person, if I saw your heart, and I knew that you weren't just trying to get someone on a team, but you actually, don't nobody really spend a lot of time with you. I mean, literally, I think we both like to have to say good night, because, because it was like, and then when I saw that, I'm like, and it's just not just one person, but, you're taking the time with, I don't know how I know it's grown since the time that I've been on there, because it's like you're doing one like every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks or so. So when you take that much time with each individual, that is very time consuming.
Yeah, the good thing is, I know one of the things that you mentioned about the time, like I'll do a Google Hangout like this, but it was like a group of you guys from the challenge, right? And I always, my philosophy is, I have no problem answering questions of people I know that are actually taking action, because I know, if you're going to implement, you're going to get results. And that's really what I care about the most. So I always pay attention to the people that I see that are asking questions, because at least I know that they're moving a little bit, right? It's easier to steer someone who's actually moving than get someone who isn't moving. So, so you had you created a new fan page called Love Your Skin, like right away. Like I wasn't expecting it. I thought, okay, she'll wait until day 6. So then I look up and I saw that I got tagged in the 21-day challenge post, and you were like, hey, I changed my fan page name to Love Your Skin, and I already got a customer.
Right, yeah.
Right.
It was funny because when I put that Love Your Skin, somebody just immediately texted me, a face messaged me, someone that I went to school, went to church with, and was asking me about different things. And I'm like, wow, this is really working, It's kind of funny because it happened within I put it up that day, and then that evening I had already got a message, and I was like, this is really strange. But I was like, okay. But at first I was a little bit hesitant about making that page. Remember, because the page that I had it's like we can create our Mary Kay page, and this page here was like the company they give us guidelines. I had strictly did it by the guidelines and everything. So I'm like, I don't know if I should do another page because everybody's not going to know me, but actually the interaction is very good. Like the things I like was like doing something funny. I have a sense of humor, but I'm a very serious person. So for me to sit there and try to find something funny was a challenge, because that was a challenge within itself, because I'm a hilarious person. People, I can crack you up all day long, but I'm a very serious person. So for me to sit there and and I'm like, it seems kind of strange to even try those techniques, but they're actually, I remember I put one up about like Medea, hello, it's Friday. Got a lot of, I'm like, and everybody was like, hello, and I'm like, really? And I'm like, I wasn't used to that because I'm very serious, and so it was stretching me to do different things, but the results are amazing, really amazing. I've met a tremendous lot of people with the 21-day challenge that I feel like they will be my friends for life.
Yeah. So I want to tell people what you're talking about with the different posts. So in the 21-day challenge, you get it's like a daily action plan where it tells you what to post on your Facebook fan page, right? And so the thing with Facebook is so social that a lot of people come on and they always talk about their business. And so the 10-step action plan actually kind of tells you what to post. And so one of the posts is, post something funny, post something that's engaging that'll get people to laugh. And so Katherine was saying that's what she was doing. She saw a lot of engagement on her fan page. And that's the thing, because I'm like you, Katherine, like I'm very structured, I'm not social, I'm not, but the daily action plan helped me figure out like, oh, I don't have to come up with the joke. I can just go find a funny post and just post it. And so in the challenge, we show people how to find that kind of content and stuff. So even if you feel like you're not social or funny, you'll be able to get find out where to find those kind of posts to put it on your fan page. So you mentioned something that was incredible, because I didn't know that pretty much the 21-day challenge, you're saying that you went from 30 customers to 60. So you doubled.
Right. I've doubled my customer base.
So where are your customers coming from? Is it from the fan page, or where would you say that they're coming from?
Well, I think with the videos, since everybody know me from KG Beauty Within, I think a lot of it is coming from just me doing the videos and different things like that. Because I get people that actually come from the fan page. Then I have people just text me. They just know I'm Mary Kay, and they'll just message me and they'll tell me what they need. So I was just really shocked, because I had, because we have a website that keeps up with our customers, and I hadn't even paid attention to it. I knew I had at least 30 customers, but I didn't know that I had grew to 60 until the other day I was looking, and it was like 60 plus customers. I'm like, 60 plus customers. And I'm like, the leads are really coming, I'm sitting up here now. I got like 21 people to call right now.
Wow.
Just different techniques. And I was spending a lot on the Facebook ads. I was spending at least $50, and I was not getting any results from the $50. It would be like a surprise. It would just come out my check, because you know, and then like when you showed us the one with the one lady that showed us how to do the Facebook. You remember that one challenge? That what day was that? Was it
Day 6 with the Facebook
day
marketing.
6 or
Yeah.
day 7? Yeah, and she was telling us how we can get more action with just like $1, actually paying $1 a day. And I tell you, I'm reaching like sometime 100,000 people off of just $1. I think I have not spent over $2 since the time me and you have talked. I have not spent over $2 on most of my engagements. And I like the one. You remember how you told us it? Because the 80% you want to post things about your company, and 20% you want to ask people to sell. Which is, to me that seems crazy. I'm like, no, I want people to buy, but actually, people are more engaged with you when you're not asking them. You can tell them what your goals are. Because I really I'm not afraid now to let people know what my goals are. So I would let them know what my goals are, but I'm not begging anybody.
Right.
Saying I'm just pretty much saying this is my goal if you can help me reach it. But then the 80% of trying to doing the other ones and the Hootsuite, that has really saved my time, because you can schedule these. You can go on there and schedule your posts, and which that's you can just pick like 1 to 2 hours a day and just go in and find everything you want for that whole week, and that really has helped.
So yeah, so what Catherine's mentioning is there's a tool that we recommend in the 21-day challenge called Hootsuite, where you can now, like she said, like she could take an hour or two and pre-schedule all of her Facebook marketing. So that way it's already done. She can go live her life. That's one of the things we talk about, how to have a business and life at the same time. And so you're not having to constantly post throughout the day or think about what you're going to post. She already knows, because of the daily action plan that you get in the 21-day challenge, what to post, and she can now pre-schedule it and have it done. So,
right.
So that's probably why you're just looking up and realizing, like, wow, okay, I got all these customers.
I didn't realize until the other day I had switched to another app that our company has got us on, and it was actually, it told us how many customers we have in the database, and I was like, I knew I had 30, but I did not know that I had 60 customers. And I mean, it's still growing. People are steady asking, and it's been fun. And the challenge, itself, it's challenging sometimes, because like she said, I had some health issues. I mean, I think I got an upper respiratory infection and different things like that to just like knock me down for a moment. But it was like everybody was encouraging you, like, you can do it, we're going to do this together and things like that. So I'm steady looking on there to see if I missed something, or even on the days, like, even when you post like, hey team, this is day 1, I'll go back and look at it just to see if there was something that I might not have understood or something that I missed. But one thing I like about Angela on the 21-day challenge is that if you have questions, she is going to try her best to answer them. She'll schedule those group sessions, and everybody that got on her, she would take the time to make sure that everybody knew that. And I mean, you don't find too many people like that, really. You really don't. And I'm honest. I'm not blowing no. Everybody know I'm a very serious person. I don't blow smoke up nobody. I'm just telling you the truth. She does take time, and if you do follow the 21-day challenge plan, you will see some major results. I think one of our ladies, though, she got like $500 on 500 people on her fan page. Yeah, she's got a one with the teens, and I mean, just really growing that. And so I think I'm at like 100 right now, but it's expanding. It's expanding. So, but one thing that was, remember the lady told us to change to a community, and that's one thing I wasn't doing. I had it like as more of a business. But when you hit a community, you get a whole variety of more people to do. So,
yeah, and the thing is too, because you're posting different things, like especially even just having the love your skin and having it be a community, they feel like, okay, they're getting a lot of tips, they're getting advice. It's not so pitchy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, she's trying to push something on me, but it's like, hey, this is a cool community. I can come on this page. I know what it's about. There's some funny stuff. There's some educational things, and that's what Facebook, is all about. It's about being social, being engaging. And I love what you mentioned about the community we have in the 21-day challenge group, because when I first did the 21-day challenge, when I first launched, it was back in December of last year, and I said, okay, let me just do it and see how it works. And it's been amazing to see all of my customers come together, and you guys are supporting each other. I'm going in there, but to see you guys supporting each other, if one person falls behind, they're like, hey, come on, you can do it, keep going. So I know you mentioned, you were battling upper respiratory infection, all those things, but you kept moving forward. There were times when you had to take a step back because health is important.
Right.
But
Absolutely.
I wanted to ask you, what would be your advice for anyone that's watching this, that because life happens, you get sick, you may have a
Right.
family issue. What do you do that keeps you moving forward? That keeps you, because a lot of people may quit or a lot of people may get discouraged. What was it that you did, or what is it that you do that keeps you motivated to keep moving forward that you can share with anyone watching?
Well, my number one motivator is my family and I have a great support system. My daughter, she's one of my biggest motivators. Mom, you can do it. Like, so different things like that. And then and also like you said, people was on there, like we all had challenges, because it's like being consistent is a challenge, because especially if you didn't have it in a routine to be consistent, then you would want to give up on it, because it is time consuming. But once you get the ropes of how to do it, then it actually becomes easier. Like as like day 13 or day 14, it actually becomes easier because you got yourself in a routine. And everyone knows that it takes 21 days actually to form a habit. So a good habit. So you can either do a bad habit or a good habit. And the 21-day challenge is helping you do a good habit, a good way of marketing. And so the things that would motivate me was to know that there was other people out there that was having difficulties, that weren't giving up. And also the love I have, the love I have for my business, and love I have for God, and love I have for people, that I can't give up. It's like I got too much on the line right now. So when I did reach a bump in the road, and I think about how far He's brought me, how far He's brought my daughter. Come here, baby. Say hello. This is my daughter. She is she's a miracle, y'all. This is my baby. This is Mika, and this is what keeps me focused right here. Is that the knowing, seeing what God has done for her. It's really helped me keep going. So different things like that. I use all the tools I can to be motivated. And, you go, like you said, life happens. But when life happens, you have a choice. You can either just take life and say, tackle it one step at a time, or you can throw in the towel and just give it all up. And I just choose to tackle it one step at a time. Take little tiny steps, Then I have motivational speakers that I listen to, different things like that to keep me going.
So I know, just hearing your story, I know a lot of people are going to be inspired and be motivated because, like I said, I've seen you push through and keep going, and even just the impact that you're making, even the 21-day challenge group. So I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for taking action, because I know a lot of people in the 21-day challenge group, just to even hear your story and even to see this video, because I want to share that in the group, that's going to motivate a lot of people. And I know just even the results that you got with the customer base.
Right.
That's why I'm featuring you, because that's going to make you even more powerful leader, because you know how to get customers now, and you can now pass that on to anyone that get partnered with you. So if any of you are watching this and, maybe you're haven't gotten started in a home-based business, or maybe you've looked into Mary Kay before and you're looking for a leader to join, I'm saying this because I don't usually give recommendations of who to join or who, but I've seen Katherine, I've seen her passion with her company. I've seen her stay in her company and be consistent. And not only that, get results. And so if you're watching this and you want to join Mary Kay, Katherine is a person that I recommend, a great and amazing leader. I know that she's someone that you will be in good hands with. And she didn't ask me to say that, but like I said, I watch a lot of people who come and go. I watch a lot of people who aren't consistent. And she is someone that has been consistent, been positive, and just has shown and proved that she is an amazing leader. And so that is why I decided to feature you, Katherine. Yeah. So final thing I want to ask you is you've been mastering Facebook. You're getting customers. You've done videos. What's a marketing tip that you could share with people that you've seen work for you? It could be with Facebook or videos. What's something that they could take?
I forgot to mention the blogging. I have started blogging as well. What's our Empower Network blogging?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I have blogged with different ones, like WordPress and different ones, the free ones, and I don't get any results from when I blog for them. But it's something about when I put something up from the Empower Network, I guess it's the name within itself, that I get people, when I post that to Facebook, I get a lot of results. And so I would say that the blogging is something that you would want to tap into as well, because of the fact that it's not, you don't have to just talk about your products, but you can talk about your life, and you can, that gives you credibility when you start being an expert on things. And, you may have products that you want to feature or different things like that. I've featured my weight loss journey. I've lost over 135 pounds within the last year. I've featured my eye disease. I have keratoconus. And a lot of people don't know that just by me talking and seeing me, you wouldn't even know. And like me doing Mary Kay within itself, trying to apply makeup when you have an eye disease, I've had major obstacles after obstacle, but I do not believe in giving up. My mom has a saying, she always say, never give up. And my mom, she's almost 70 years old, and she has real bad arthritis. And I have watched this lady be in so much pain until it makes me cry sometimes. But she always says, never give up. And I would just tell you that even if life happens, even if you have to take a break, just don't give up. I stayed in contact with Angela. That's one thing I would do, even if I was behind on something. I would say, hey, Angela, I'm sorry, I got a respiratory infection. I can't do this today. But I stayed in contact with her because she is a leader on the rise as well. And I don't even know how I came across you. I think I was just looking at trying to team build, and I think that God put different people in your life for a reason. And I was like, yeah. I didn't really, how sometimes you don't believe people, you just think they're just saying things. But then when I started doing the 21-day challenge, and then, she would actually, when she took that time that night, that right there meant a whole lot to me, because I really was getting discouraged in my business, and I really was wanting to quit. But I'm the type of person, I don't quit easily, I don't give up easily, but I did need another direction. And, I think one night I saw her video, and I wanted to tell you that one that you did the other day, I told you, I even emailed, text you about that, but the one with the clutter, you did the one in the closet and saw that clutter, that right there, you've done some wonderful videos, but that right there, it could be featured anywhere, because that was a volume speaking video. That was one of the most life-changing videos. I actually got it in my saved videos. I watch it almost every day, because it was like you was pouring out your heart, but you was also showing your vulnerability. This is something I need to clean up. You know what? When you talked about cleaning up your email, I went to work the next day and I cleaned up my email. I cleaned it up to I only had 5 things. I got so nervous because I was like, what if I raise something I really need to do? And that made me think, because you said people that are leaders, they have a whole different mindset. And you was talking about how the lady in your company is which is a sweetheart anyway, but the $1 million, what's her name?
Tracy.
In your company, the $1 million, yeah, Tracy. And and you said she cleans her email every day. I'm gonna tell you, I went and did it the next day, because that really did something to me. But it scared me to pieces when I did it. And I actually did it. I was so scared. I'm like, what did I just do? Angela, what did you just tell me to do? I was nervous, but I actually went back looking for some stuff, and I'm like, that's showing me how to declutter, because sometimes we can take too much in. And so I would also say focus. And I saw a video of Tyler Perry last night, and I think I posted it on my page, but it's something I would tell the people he said focus on one thing. I know we're doing 21-day challenge, but focus on one thing that you want to feature in your business. And he was like, all he wanted to do was just that one play. He didn't want to do anything else. He said, because sometimes we do all these things and they're not, but the 21-day challenge is something that you get results in. So focus that. If it's just doing the 21 days, I'm just gonna get knowledge. It may not be anything else, but just focus on that one thing, and you will start seeing some amazing results.
Awesome. Those are some amazing tips. And I wanted to mention too, because you're talking about the blog. I think a lot of people feel like online that they only have to talk about their product or their own thing. And I remember when you first set up your blog, you shared your weight loss journey, and a lot of people would probably think okay. Right. You're selling makeup, weight loss, how is that? But the cool thing about, you mentioned Empower Network, even with the blog, our goal is to help empower you to be, to inspire other people. And even, I remember the message that you had, even in that blog with the weight loss story, about persisting through that's a big thing with your story. It's just that not quit, and I relate to that, right? And people need to hear that, even with with makeup, because the people that you are selling makeup to, they're humans. They have lives. They have challenges. So it's not like, okay, I'm just selling makeup, but it's I'm marketing to a person, and I need to empower that woman that may be watching that video and letting her know, whatever obstacle she's facing, and it builds a connection with you. Like you were saying, I just was inspired to do the video with my clutter, But I would tell you, what's funny is that has probably been the one video that I've gotten the most. People are like, "Oh my gosh, that's like the best video you ever did," and it was. I wasn't talking about blogging, you know what I'm saying? But it's
I'm talking about you, but just saying you actually was just being yourself.
Yep, and that's what and that's what's encouraging. And so I love the fact that you brought that up with the blog. You're not learning so much all the time about marketing a product, but it's helping you connect with people. We're empowering you to connect with people, to connect with the people that will buy your products. They're humans. They have challenges. They have fears. They have doubts. And you will have the ability to be able to reach them and connect with them. So powerful, powerful tips. I agree to stay focused. That's one of the things, even with the challenge, you're only doing 2 strategies. So you're doing Facebook and video marketing, because a lot of times online people are trying to do so many different things. And so you're kind of forced to kind of just say, let's just focus on those 2 areas. So I'm proud of you.
I'm trying to do Snapchat, but I haven't got it down yet. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just don't understand the concept of that. And I've gotten on everybody's Snapchat, because I know you can do different social medias, but I don't know. I need a tutorial on that one for real.
Speaking on Snapchat,
because I'm on every avenue that I can. Do what?
You said Snapchat?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
You're talking about Snapchat?
Yeah, I don't know. Understand that one.
Yeah, I haven't started using it yet either. But I think knowing a little bit about video, I think it probably transfer over. Like the good thing about with you, and that's why I always tell people with the 21-day challenge, focus on mastering 2, and then now you're getting results, so you can now add on another, a new platform if you want. And so, but now that you have the discipline, you're going to be consistent with the new strategy. You understand kind of what it takes to connect with people. So now you're ready to add on maybe something else, And so I just wanted to say that I'm proud of you. I know more and more results are going to come. I know that you are going to be able to bring on other consultants and show them the way. That's what was the biggest thing. You asked, you were surprised about why I was willing to sit on a hangout and, answer all the questions. It's because I knew what I wanted. My ultimate vision for you guys is not just for you to, sell products, but I see you having a team and having a hangout, and now all your beauty consultants. You know what I'm saying? I saw that, and I said, I'm willing to sacrifice my couple of hours, because it would be exciting for me to be able to say, hey, for you to inbox me and say, hey, Angela, I just did a hangout with my consultants, and this consultant over here is doing 50 customers. This consultant over here, and that's what I saw, and I was like, I'm willing to pull into you so that now you become a leader, and I know that you are, and I'm just excited to see continued success with you. So thank you for doing.
Well, thank you, Angela. I appreciate it.
Thank you. So thank you. So those of you guys that are watching, get connected with Katherine. How can they connect with you if they want to join your Mary Kay, or even just connect with you on Facebook? How can they get connected with you?
On Facebook, I'm Katherine Moore Gage. You can connect with me on my Love Your Skin page, or you can connect with me through my webpage, kgbeautywithin.com. You can if you go straight there, you can go to my webpage and send me a message, and I'll be glad for you to coach you, have you a part of my Fashion Favorite Divas and Gents team. We're going to be a great nation. It's just going to be big and huge, and I'm just ready for you all to come on.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and be sure to stay connected so you can see the next interview in our Leaders on the Rise series. Bye.